Hey YouTube video, my name is Steamy, and welcome back to our Fortnite video, and welcome back to our season review. We do this every single season. We go back and talk about the entirety of the season. As you guys know, I haven't really been uploading this season. It's kind of been like a dry season for content as well. Usually I have like some videos to drop throughout the season. Like actually, I did drop the Star Wars video. That was really fun. I'm happy I dropped that. But for the most part, this is kind of a sad, kind of a dry season, and I'll talk a little bit more about that in my review here. But yeah, also my voice sounds a bit different. It's because I have a little cold right now, so I'm sorry about that. Anyways, get right into the video, and we're gonna talk about everything: the skins, the battle pass, gameplay, map, everything to come up with a rating by the end of the video. Let's go. First thing first, let's talk about the battle pass this season, and for the short story here. Really strong battle pass. Just like last season, this is a really good battle pass here. We can talk about only the important stuff real fast. So, first off, we have the Destroyer Pickaxe. Kind of a mouthful to say, but really awesome pickaxe. I mean, like, it's really cool. It's like a black hole pickaxe in the middle. It matches a lot of skins in the game. So overall, it looks really cool in the game, and I'm pretty sure this pickaxe is free as well. So, if you just play the game a little bit this season, you should be able to get yourself this pickaxe, and honestly, it's worth it, man. I think it's a really awesome pickaxe. 9 out of 10 pickaxe for sure. The swag shot emote is still pretty funny, I would say. I do like the Nemesis box. Just kind of doesn't really match anything though. And then the Renzo the Destroyer skin is amazing. Renzo the Destroyer. You know how last season I said Aegis was the best tier 100 skin? Renzo is the best tier 1 skin in this game in my opinion. I think it beats pretty much every other one we've had. I love Renzo. I have been using him constantly throughout the entire season, especially towards the end of the season. I've been running this guy constantly. I think he has one of the best edit styles in the game with the cloak. I think his overtime styles and the colors in the skin are really awesome. The reactive feature with this like mohawk thingy is like a fire flame mohawk is really cool as well. And overall, it's a really awesome skin, man. The colors, the stats, the combos, it's just amazing. The skin is amazing. 10 out of 10. Actually, no, this is 11 out of 10, possibly even a Cyclo out of 10. This skin is absolutely incredible. The Skulltron glider is pretty cool as well. I didn't really use it too much, but I do like how it's just kind of like a skull emoji, you know? 9 out of 10, the glider there. This is one of the other styles for Renzo. Renzo the Magnificent. Once again, this is like, come on, the colors look super good in the skin. Alright, Amani's page. Her pickaxes are okay. I don't really care about the pickaxes too much. Like 7 out of 10. The Needle Dropper glider is still a really cool glider. I haven't really ran it too much this season, but I think it's a really nice glider. And Amani herself is probably just, I think, my least favorite skin in the Battle Pass. I think it's either her or Aaron. Not because she's a bad skin, don't get me wrong. She's probably one of the better cel-shaded skins in this game. It's just that I don't really care for cel-shaded skins in this game. She just has a pretty nice edit styles, and I think her overtime styles are pretty nice, or her lane styles. I just call them overtime. Overall, yeah, I give her like a 7 out of 10, I would say. Not a bad skin, she's pretty good. I will say though, for the emote, the expression emote here is absolutely amazing. I am so happy we finally got like actual dances as a battle pass like last season. Epic Games, thank you so much for the actual emotes. So for the entirety of Chapter 3, besides that one Herald emote, I think we had no actual battle pass emotes in the game, like dances. I'm talking about dances. Now we actually have some. This is all part of Herald emotes before, which I will never use. But yeah, really am happy we finally got an actual emote in the game. This one's really good too. I like the music, I like the colors, I like everything. Okay, Amani's back bling is pretty nice as well. The boombox, there's another style for her. It looks pretty cool. Thunder, aka the Zesty Lizard. Kaiju Cutter, never really ran it. It's just kind of okay pickaxe, like a 5 out of 10. Storm Cloud is a pretty cool glider. It's like a motorcycle glider. Nothing beats Ghost Riders, but it's still pretty cool. I'll go like a 7 out of 10. Thunder is really cool. Thunder is a really cool skin. Yeah, it's just like all the other skins. A lot of really cool styles this season. My personal favorite being the one you get from the bonus rewards. Actually, not the bonus rewards. It's actually Midnight Stack's my favorite one. Thunder is a 9 out of 10. Really cool skin. Happy you got lane styles too. The Sushi Sign backbling is pretty nice as well. Actually, it matches Cyclo pretty well. I like this backbling a lot. Chef Special. Pretty good emo. 9 out of 10. Like the emote a lot. Midnight Sack Thunder is also a really cool skin as well. Really cool edit style, my personal favorite Thunder. Now we're on Mystica's page. The Ashglow Blade is a really nice Galaxy Sword. Not as good as Axion Sword, but it's still really cool. I'll give it like an 9 out of 10. Remnant Bloom with back bling looks really nice on a lot of skins, especially the Herald. Looks really good on the Herald. Really cool back bling. 8 out of 10. Lost Meteor Glider, just the other Meteor Glider, but better, so 10 out of 10. I already like the original one a lot, so 10 out of 10 on the glider. And then the skin herself, Mystica, she could have used more edit styles. I wish she had some of like the overtime styles, like the Neon Citrus, the Mega Wave, and I forgot what the first one was called. I just wish she got the color styles, man. She could have been really cool with them. But yeah, overall, Mystica is still a really cool skin. I give Mystica still a 10 out of 10. Really great skin. And then, obviously, the wrap is pretty good, and then her edit style here was pretty nice. Alright, Stray's page. Backbling's kind of mid, not gonna lie. 5 out of 10 the backbling. The glider is really cool. I like this glider a lot. 8 out of 10 the glider. Stray suffers from the same issue as Mystica, that he didn't get any color edit styles this season, which really, really sucks. So I think the lightning could have looked really, really cool on the skins. They did it with the Mon, and they gave her like her squiggle thingies. The lightning could have looked really awesome on the skin if they did the overtime styles. They didn't really do it, which kind of sucks. But still, Stray is really, really cool though. I'm probably gonna bump Stray down to a 9 out of 10 or 9.5 out of 10 just because there's better Battle Pass skins now. But yeah, Emo's kind of mid. I like the pickaxes a lot, even though they float. Really cool stuff for Stray. And then Highwire. Backbling is kind of ass, not gonna lie. It's like a 4 out of 10 backbling. Pickaxes are pretty cool, it's like a 7 out of 10. And Highwire herself is really cool. Highwire just like is another skin I've been using a lot this season. I don't know why, she's really, really grown on me. I'm gonna give Highwire a solid 9 out of 10. I know that seems a lot high for a lot of you guys, but I really like the skin. Not the furry edit style. I was gonna say the furry edit style. Sorry, Highwire, 8 out of 10. You have a furry edit style. I don't care about you, though. I'm joking. She's still a really cool skin. I like the skin a lot. The glider is really ass, too, for her set. And now it's like on Mizuki. I'm trying to go as fast as possible, by the way. I'm not trying to stall here. That one is kind of mid, like a 7 out of 10. Breaking Waves is a really cool pickaxe. 9 out of 10. And then Mizuki, a tier 100 skin this season. Not as good as Renzo or Ageless, but it still was a really, really awesome skin. She got some overtime. She got some overtime styles this season. They look really good on her. I'm gonna give her 10 out of 10. The glider's really cool, and the skin itself is really cool. I like this edit style a lot. Okay, we're done with the main battle pass. The bonus awards are all really cool. Mega Wave is a really cool gold edit style. I think the overtime styles this season were really good. I like all the colors. My personal favorite out of Kinetic Rush, Neon Citrus, or Mega Wave would have to be Neon Citrus. I just really like the green. The bonus awards are pretty cool too, just edit styles here. I like them. You get some emotes and loading screens as well, like you get the Empress Fan Dance, the Zesty emote in the Battle Pass, W emote by the way. And then you got bonus awards. This is a brand new feature this season, which I thought were pretty cool. You basically get a bunch of extra edit styles and items from the Battle Pass if you just play throughout the season. It's really cool, man. I'm really happy to give us this. I think it's a brand new feature. And I like them a lot. I like this feature a lot. Like you got Sweet Shot, a really good emo. You got Delivery Driver, and you also got the Rumbling Thunder styles. A bunch of really cool stuff like that. Emotes, pickaxes, edit styles. Really cool idea. And now finally, mid. Okay, sorry, I haven't really watched Attack on Titan, but the collab stage as well is really lackluster, so Eren Yeager is mid. I don't care what you guys say. Honestly, I think he is my least favorite skin in the Battle Pass. I'll tell you guys why. The other skins look exactly the same, right? They look almost identical besides the face models and the character models a little bit. The outfits look identical to each other for the other Attack on Titan skins, so yeah, just for that, Eren's like a 6 out of 10. I don't care about the skin. And that's the Battle Pass. Wow, it took too long. Anyway, let's move on to the skins. I'm not gonna lie, but in terms of skins and cosmetics this season was really mediocre compared to other seasons, which really sucks to say, but I didn't really buy too many skins in the shop, like original Fortnite skins. This is really sad because the collabs carried the season. I'll talk about my season review in terms of gameplay, because collabs kind of like vibe and carried the entire season. Anyway, let's talk about the skins here. Resident Evil skins are nice. The Spider-Man skins are the two best skins we got this season. I don't want to hear from any of you guys. 2099 is an amazing skin. I love Miguel O'Hara. I loved him in the movie. The Miles is a skin I've been wanting in the game for ages, and we finally got him. I absolutely love this skin. I've been wanting him constantly. And also, we got a bunch of Star Wars skins from May the 4th. Prequel skins. Really, really awesome. I think every single clone trooper here is cool. Anakin Skywalker is really cool and better than Battlefront 2 Anakin Skywalker. And Darth Maul looks really cool as well. And then you got yourself stuff like Dahlia, the crew skins. The crew skins this season were they? Yeah, they've been pretty good. Besides Dahlia, I like Styx and Triarch Nox a lot, especially Triarch Nox. I love Triarch Nox. Goku Black came out this season as well. I kind of forgot about that as well. Really cool skin. Half of it got Goku Black. And then you got stuff like Serenade as well. Serenade is really cool as well. But then you got the mid. There are, like, so many skins that dropped this season that I didn't really buy. I only bought collabs and Serenade because of item shop skins. That's it. Oh yeah, also probably the worst starter pack in the game here. I'll talk about it for a second. I'm gonna go a little rant here. What is this, Epic Games? This is fucking awful. This is one of the worst starter packs in the game. I hate this skin. Anyway, overall the skins was kind of mid this season. I mean, like, this looks really cool, but my biggest issue is that for a futuristic season, we didn't get really too many futuristic skins, right? We only got, like, a couple. And then, even then, the futuristic skins were amazing. Like, I was expecting something like, kind of like Season 9, we got, like, maybe a mix between futuristic, like, Japanese skins, like, which was kind of, it was a really big letdown for me in terms of the skins this season. I'm gonna give it, like, a skin rating, 6 out of 10, because like I just said, the collabs carried the skins this season. For probably the longest part of the video, the map changes, and just basically the POI. So we got 4 brand new POIs this season. We got Mega City, Steamy Springs, Kenjutsu Crossing, and Naughty Nets. We're going to be talking about each 4 of these POIs, and yes, I did find them, like, a really cool map code, which allowed me to make videos and, like, use my reviews now, which is pretty awesome. And first off, let's take the big one from Mega City, so we'll talk about, what's the closest POI here? I'm pretty sure it's Naughty Nets. So, Naughty Nets is, not gonna lie, kinda mediocre. I landed here a lot this season for, like, a joke with me and my friends. We might joked around based off of the shape of the island. I know it's really immature and stupid, but we called it PP Island for, like, a joke. But besides that, it's kind of an ass POI, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, like, sure, I like the, Japanese aesthetic here, like, with these little huts and everything, look really cool. But besides that, man, there's nothing really going for this POI besides the shape of the island. Besides that, there's not a lot of loot here. It's kind of away from everything else besides maybe Kenjutsu Crossing. And just overall, it's kind of a really mediocre POI in my opinion. I'm gonna give Naughty Nets, like, a solid 4 out of 10, I would say. Like, it's kind of just really mediocre. But yeah, not the worst POI in the game, but not the best either. And yeah, it was just kind of there this season, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, next up we'll go to Kenjutsu Crossing. Kenjutsu Crossing is probably my least landed POI this entire season. I don't know why, I just never really landed here. Maybe because it was, like, the way it was, like, where it is in the map. Like, it's like bottom right corner. But besides that, it's kind of like I never really landed here. Nobody really landed here from what I've played. I will say this, I do like the big main dojo in the middle. I think it looks really, really cool. I like how, I really like the look of this, actually. I think it looks really cool. Like, aesthetically, this POI is amazing. But in terms of, like, gameplay, like, in terms of, like, how much fun I had landing here, I just, like I said, I never really landed here. Like, I do like everything here. This is a really good place to get the katanas as well. Like, there's katanas everywhere this POI. But now since the katanas are vaulted, it's kind of pointless to come here anymore, you know? It's like, there's no reason why we really land here. Kind of like how this season, the Citadel became a little bit worse. You didn't have the Angel's Boss anymore, and also you didn't have the Oathbound items as well, but yeah. Overall, Kenjutsu Crossing is still a pretty cool POI. Like I said, aesthetically, it's really cool. I like it a lot. But in terms of, like, actual gameplay, actually, no, it's just chests. Even the chests here are, like, everywhere, too. Just that I never landed here, so I can't really give a really big opinion on it. And also, I just think Steamy Springs is better than this in terms of like the dojo type of POI. But yeah, overall, just like I said, just running around here. I am going to give Kenjutsu Crossing a solid 7 out of 10. It's a pretty good POI. I just thought I should probably land here a little bit more next season if it was like still here. But yeah, it's pretty good. I'm gonna probably forget about it though. Okay, now let's talk about my personal favorite POI of the season, Steamy Springs. Now, when I heard a jungle biome, and I heard bamboo and cherry blossom trees, this is what I thought about. I thought about Kenjutsu Steamy Springs. Steamy Springs looks awesome, and basically perfectly describes the theme of the season here. It's a really nice dojo POI, you know? It's kind of in the middle of Frenzy Field and Mega City, so you get some traction with this POI. Just overall, this is a really awesome POI. I landed here a lot this season, and the best thing about Steamy Springs here is just like one of my personal POIs, Slopey Swamps, the water heals you. It was absolutely amazing. I'm so happy they added this feature back. Like, water that heals you is awesome. Just overall, I just really like the vibe and the visuals of this POI. This POI is awesome, man. I absolutely love it. This basically is the definition of what I wanted for, like, the jungle, but like, not the jungle, the, cherry blossom biome this season, so that's like the mega city. I'm gonna call it the mega biome. Yeah, I'm gonna call it the mega biome. That sounds really stupid, that's what I'm calling it. This is what I wanted from the mega biome this season, you know. A lot of cherry blossom trees, a lot of bamboo, and we kind of just got, besides that, kind of just like, oh, it's just the, Fortnite Chapter 3, Season 3 biome with pink trees and bamboo, and also different buildings. But yeah, overall, Steamy Springs is seeming really high for a lot of you guys, but I'm gonna give Steamy Springs a solid, yeah, 9 out of 10. I really like this POI. I think this POI is absolutely amazing. Actually, no, 9.5 out of 10, because, yeah, really, really love this POI. Aesthetically, it's amazing, almost really good. And finally, Mega City. Okay, I have some opinions on Mega City. Do I think aesthetically this POI is awesome? Yes. Aesthetically, this is the best POI in Fortnite. In terms of its looks, it is amazing. Out of every single POI in this game, this is my favorite looking POI. I just love it so much. I love how cool this POI looks at night. I just love the whole vibe with it. The grind girls are awesome. It's like, it really just screams a futuristic city as well. It's like, it's a really awesome POI. And just overall, it's a pretty cool POI. Like, the buildings are awesome. But I have two big gripes with it. Is that, number one, nobody really lands here anymore, which is strange. You would think a big city POI like this would get a lot of people land here. And the second reason why that nobody lands is because, you can't really go inside a lot of the buildings here. As you can see, like with this building, we'll talk about the big building with the dragon, right? You can only go to the bottom floor, right? The whole completely top half of the building is just non-existent. So, like, there's not really too much place to get loot and stuff in this building. Like, I wish they just made the buildings more hollow, with actually a lot more loot inside of them. Maybe have a lot more people land here. But it feels like these buildings just here to be extra, you know? They're here to be big. We just add more to the game, which, I don't know. I just think, and also this POI, at least when, like, when my friend plays on PC, it says, like, the frames drop a lot. I don't know. I don't, those of them, though. But overall, yeah, Mega City seems like really empty, which is strange to saying it's a really big POI. It just feels empty, which is weird. I will say though, I do like the boss here, the mythic boss, the high card boss. It's a really cool boss to get a really cool mythic assault rifle from it. It's pretty cool, I guess. Just overall, it's a good POI for the most part. Now I'm gonna give Mega City, I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. Just because of its looks. Look, it's amazing in terms of, like, gameplay and how much fun I have here, it's kind of mid, I'm not gonna lie. And that's really about it in terms of map changes. And now let's actually talk about the whole biome as a whole here. I was really underwhelmed with this biome. Like, besides Mega City and Steamy Springs, this whole futuristic, like, Japanese biome, Mega biome, just really, really just... It really just... I don't know, it's just really just disappointed me, man. I was expecting, like, a lot more cherry blossom trees, a lot more bamboo, but as you can see, those are, like, only in very little locations here. Like, bamboo just, like, sprinkled throughout, but cherry blossom trees, they are nowhere on this map, which is, like, kind of underwhelming for me. So I was expecting, like, like we saw in the trailer, lots of bamboo and lots of cherry blossom trees, but we didn't really get that. It was just kind of super underwhelming for me, if that makes any sense. I think it does. But yeah, overall, the whole mega biome as a whole, I'm gonna give like a 6 out of 10. Like, besides Mega City and Steamy Springs, it's just like, it's just the reality forest biome again, with the same color of the grass, just with, just way more boring. That's basically the best way I can put it. But yeah, with that being said, now let's talk about some of the gameplay changes of the season. Gameplay of the season. Gameplay-wise, once again, it kind of felt a little underwhelming. Let's talk about that in a little second here. So we got 2 brand new weapons here. I have my inventory. I have a couple of them. We have the Havoc Suppressed Assault Rifle, which I think is kind of mid. I don't really like this rifle too much. Well, I don't know, man. It's just like, it's an okay assault rifle. Not the best, not the worst. I'll pick it over the Scar from last season, but yeah, and the Red Eye too. I think this over the Red Eye and the Scar from last season, but it's not really an amazing assault rifle. I think the Pulse Rifle is the best rifle. Let's talk about the, oh yeah, let's talk about Funny Island in a little bit too. Havoc Pump Shotgun is a really good shotgun. A little broken if you get the Mythic Rarity, because I'm pretty sure the Mythic Rarity can one-shot anybody. But yeah, overall, Havoc Pump is a good shotgun. I like it a lot. It's really cool. Lock-on pistol. Oh, let's talk about this. The lock-on pistol, I was really underwhelmed with for some reason. Like, I was expecting this thing to be absolutely broken. And don't get me wrong, it's still a really good pistol. Like, it locks on enemies pretty quickly ever since they buffed it. But besides that, it's kind of just really mediocre, you know? Like, I wouldn't really pick this, like, in as, like, a build mode or, like, the team rumble type of setting. Zero builds, it shreds, right? It's really good in zero builds. And actually, no, team rumble, I'll pick it up. But, like, in, like, regular, like, matches, like, Battle Royale matches, it's just, like, it's kind of useless because everyone just builds around you, and it's kind of, like, mid. And yeah, the Spider-Man Mythics are great as always. I'm really happy they brought back the Spider-Man Mythics for the last couple of weeks of the season. I just like them all. I think the Spider-Man Mythics are amazing. I really do. I really am happy they just brought them back again. The Attack on Titan Mythics. Oof. Let's just talk about, like, the whole thing on the Attack on Titan collab. Let's talk about a little fast here. I don't really care for the Attack on Titan collab. I thought it was extremely underwhelming. I was expecting a Titan skin or something, because, you know, Attack on Titan, expecting like a Titan skin, like, for example, I don't know, just like, even just like Eren Yeager, like, gave him another edit style. Everybody's saying, oh, Eren Yeager's in a Titan edit style, like, all the way, like, a lot of the people on clickbaiting on YouTube are like, oh, we're gonna get Eren Yeager Titan edit style. I'm just like, yeah, I could have saved the skin, but the skins were underwhelming. The actual mythics themselves were underwhelming. The Thunder Spears were absolutely garbage until they buffed them. Even then, they're still kind of mediocre, right? The Thunder Spears are probably some of the worst mythics we ever had in the game, but at launch. At launch, they were the worst mythic we ever had in the game, doing only 75 damage, taking 15 years to blow up. They were absolutely dreadful. The new versions of them now do 100 damage, and then kind of just like, they explode a lot more quicker. They're better. I think they're pretty good now. Also, the stupid nerfs they did to some weapons as well are just kind of annoying. But yeah, ODM gear was okay as well. I didn't like how, like, the whole durability thing, and I also didn't like how it just it felt like it would, like, run out instantly. Because this is the Spider-Man Mythics, you kind of see, like, how much ammo you have. But with the durability thing, it feels like it just runs out instantly. And also just, like, the attacking thing, while cool, is just, I don't know. I just felt underwhelmed with the Attack on Titan collab, considering, like, how cool the ODM gear looked, like, with the footage in the Battle Pass, like, the season trailer and everything. Just, like, I don't know. Really underwhelmed with the Attack on Titan collab. But yeah. Spider-Verse collab was really good as well. Like I said, my only complaint is that I wish they possibly would have saved it for next season, somehow. Or just think, like, I feel like they delayed this season just to have the Spider-Verse collab in the game. I kind of just wish they dropped it maybe with next season. Like, maybe like have it in the shop, like, with, like, next season. Could have been really awesome. But yeah, overall, yeah. That's basically what I have to say in terms of that. Now we'll talk about the katana here. The kinetic blade. The kinetic blade is a really awesome, like, really awesome ability item. I love it a lot. I love how it has to recharge the blue and the epic version of the blade as an attack. Just overall, the kinetic blade is really awesome as well. I just like it a lot. I am sad they basically bolted it for the last 3 weeks of the season. That really sucks. This is the hammer. They bolted the hammer, right? But the hammer was the last week of the season, right? Which was sad, but the last 3 weeks, like, Epic, you guys could have probably patched it by now, but they said, nope, we're too lazy, we're just gonna move out of the game, and now it just kind of feels mediocre, because these were fun before the lightsabers. Speaking of which, Star Wars update. I already made a whole video why the Star Wars update was peak and why I kind of saved the season. And I agree with that. The lightsabers are some of the most fun mythics we've ever had in this game. They took a really, honestly, in my opinion, a really mediocre mythic and made it one of the best in the game. I absolutely love the lightsabers. Of the fourth build, of the first full, everything about the mythics last season were amazing for Star Wars. The Blaster was really cool as well. Just overall, Star Wars is awesome. Having Darth Vader come back, having the clone troopers on the map, was just an amazing update, man. I absolutely love that. They really nailed the Star Wars collab. The free battle passes, everything with the Star Wars stuff was absolutely amazing. But, right, that was it, right? That was the only actually fun, like really, really fun new items out of the season. Besides the lightsabers and the D15 blaster, a lot of the items just felt really underwhelming this season. But yeah, so yeah, overall, in terms of gameplay, it was just kind of like an okay season. And now let's talk about the nerfs, right? The nerfs. Why did they nerf grenades? Okay, I get it. They nerfed grenades for ranks, but really, they can't even destroy a brick. Yeah, they have to use 3 grenades to destroy 1 wooden wall. That is ridiculous. Why do you nerf it that bad? The grenades are super useful now, and then they're like useless, right? And also, the heavy sniper nerf is also kind of uncalled for, in my opinion. They just like they could have nerfed the damage again, but no, they didn't nerf the damage. They nerfed how you can't destroy like a single like a stone wall now, which is like I don't know, man. Heavy sniper nerf and the grenade nerf is just kind of really annoying, and I think nobody liked those. And just as well, the whole vaulting of the katana, the augments this season. Oh my god, the augments this season were absolutely booty cheeks. Besides like 1 or 2 augments, the augments this season fucking sucked. And then finally, in terms of the gameplay, I like the grind rails. Grind rails are really cool. I do like the grind rail mechanic. I think it's awesome. I like how they added them in throughout the season. My only wish is I wish there was like all the grind rails at the beginning of the season. We didn't really get all the grind rails until like what the last 4 weeks of the season. It's kind of sucked again. So yeah, overall, in terms of gameplay, I'm gonna give the season like a 7 out of 10 once again, because guess what? Star Wars carried the gameplay for me personally. Okay, okay, I also have some final thoughts on some things too. First of all, the storyline this season was absolutely dog shit. The storyline went nowhere. They dropped the whole saboteur thing like halfway through the season. The ending was really forced and rushed, and like, what is the build up for next season exactly? I'm really confused. Like, I guess it's like vines and earthquakes again. Epic stop with the earthquakes. This is like what the third, like yeah, they did this 3 times now. Original season 8, last year, and now they're doing it again. And just the storyline season really sucked. The lack of an event this season also just really hurt the season, the end game, because I don't know, man. It just the season feels really dry without an event. I was expecting an event this season, is kind of like we got nothing, and they could have made a really cool event. And then finally, I have to talk about UEFN for a little bit here. Unreal Engine for Fortnite is awesome. I really do like it. And a lot of the maps, while not being really good this season, are still a lot of fun to play. I had some of my favorite memories from like those really stupid backrooms maps and everything like that. There was honestly a lot of really funny maps we got this season from Unreal Engine, and I really am happy they included it in the season. And for the 4+ year wait, however how long it's been announced for, it was really, I think it was worth it in my opinion. Alright guys, my final rating of the season. Now, before we get into this actual rating, I want to say I have been debating 2 possible ratings for the season, and depending on the day and how I feel, and possibly even early on to next season, it just might change. It's subjected to change. I'll see you guys in the comments down below like it did with Paradise, but yeah, anyway, Fortnite Chapter 3, Chapter 3, Chapter 4 of Season 2. Thank God we're out of Chapter 3, by the way. Anyway, let's talk about the positives first. The positives are Unreal Engine for Fortnite was amazing. I absolutely love it so far. Some of the most stupid, awful maps, which is a good thing. There are so many so bad it's funny maps out there from this thing, and I absolutely love it. I'm getting a lot of really funny memories from those maps this season. I've just been playing them. Yeah, basically half of the season just being goofing around and creative with my friends. That just basically shows you how boring the gameplay was. Anyway, we'll talk about that in a second here. Ranked was okay. I completely forgot about ranked. It's okay. I haven't really touched it too much because I'm not really a sweaty player. But from what I've heard, it's okay. And I don't really get the most sweaty lobbies. Lobbies some Silver 2, maybe that's why. The Battle Pass is amazing. One of my personal favorites. The Spider-Man collab was really cool. The Star Wars collab was incredible. One of the best updates this game has ever had. The mythics, the skins, everything for that update was amazing. And even the free battle pass was amazing. I like, what else do I like about the season? I like Mega City, I like Steamy Springs, I like the Blade, even though it got bolted, and that is really about it, where my likes are. What do I don't like about the season? Let's see. First of all, is the Mega Biome itself feels really boring and really underwhelming. It feels like the vibing biome without, like, you know, like some of the mushrooms and the reality tree just plop with some new POIs. The actual storyline for the season itself really sucks. The build-up for next season is really bad as well. Like, for example, we had the Rift Gate last season, and that big rift in the sky. That was amazing build-up. I was so excited for the season. And I'm kind of like the season 3, like, oh, a new season. Happy we're getting out of this one, but besides that, I'm not really excited. Like, I'm not like, I want to say from tour playing that next season like I was with this season. Now it's kind of like, oh, I mean, I don't really care if I miss it at launch. I'm excited for one of the Battle Pass games that got leaked. That's really about it. And, what else? The lack of an event really hurt this season. The Attacking Titan collab was really underwhelming. The item shop skins were underwhelming. And just overall, the season felt really underwhelming. And also the stupid nerfs. Like, come on. 45 damage for a grenade is hilariously bad. Anyway, overall, I'm going to give Fortnite Mega a solid 7 out of 10. Possibly a 6, depending on how I feel. But yeah, overall, I feel like a 7 is fine for the season, because without the collabs, yeah guys, without the collabs, the season would be like a 4 out of 10. I just, not really good. Not really a great start for Chapter 4. Really from the really amazing start last season. Now it's kind of like, this might be Chapter 3 all over again, in terms of you got 2 really good seasons and 2 really bad seasons. But yeah, anyway, that's going to be it for me this season. I have my final game of the season. I have a couple other videos I have planned as well. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please subscribe if you're new. And yeah, I will see you all next time. Peace out. Goodbye.